I wanted to talk to you today about starting a quote book, and this is mine. I've been keeping a quote book since I was about 19 years old, and this isn't my original. My original book was a little bit smaller and thinner, and over time I filled that up, so I needed something new. And I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago I picked this up at Books A Million. It's a little bit thicker and has a lot of lined pages. And what I actually did was transferred all of the quotes from my old book into this new one. And it's just a way that I can keep track of all of those great pieces of advice or words of wisdom, quotes, things like that I come across that really mean a lot to me or give me comfort or help me through a difficult situation. It's a great place to just keep it all together, and then I can go back and look through it. Even if I'm not going through something stressful, I still from time to time will just go back and read through it, and it's sort of like a refresher course in handling life's difficult situations. And I think that while we might all go through somewhat of unique situations from time to time, really good advice is timeless. And some of those pieces of advice might have been said in a different time or under different circumstances, but they still are very applicable to our lives today. So I kind of, have been collecting these quotes for years, and every time I hear something new, whether it's something a friend tells me or a coworker or a family member, I write it down in my book if it's something that I really want to remember that might help me in the future. So I was sort of reminded of this book today and sort of inspired to come to you with this video because of the passing of Dr. Maya Angelou. I saw that she had passed away, and she has made it into my quote book several times, and one of my favorite all-time quotes is from her, and I've seen this written several different ways, but it's something to the effect of, we did then what we knew how to do, and now that we know better, we can do better. And that is just one of those examples of a timeless piece of advice. When we know better, we do better with everything, whether it's something simple like our hair and makeup or it's a relationship. So that has definitely made it in my book, and along with tons of other ones over time. But I have things that former bosses have said to me. I have things that family members have said to me. Often I will see something in a magazine or a book or reading an article online, and I will write it down if it's something that I really don't want to forget and I want to be able to go back and read through them. I just find the book is very comforting. I just really enjoy the advice. I always appreciate a good piece of advice, and I really like having a way that I can keep it all together in my book. I do keep this on my nightstand, and so if I'm doing a lot of reading at night or something like that, I think that's when I come across them most often. I have this there along with a pen, and I can just jot it down. I think that also this would be a great place if you saw articles or you had little things that you wanted to cut out and you could paste them in the book as well. It would be a really good place to do that and sort of keep maybe memories all together. This, if you're curious, this one is, the brand is Pepper Pot. And again, I think this was Books A Million that I picked this up at. This is just a journal style book. I will put a link to this one if I can find it on my blog in case you're interested. And it wasn't a lot of money. I think it was maybe $10 at the most, so it doesn't have to be expensive, but I think it's something fun. You should get one that you really like, something that you'll want to keep active, you'll want to keep writing in, and something of course durable that's going to hold up over time. This is a really good solid book, and it does have a lot of room in it, but I really do hope to fill it up someday. I really hope that eventually I need to add another one because I don't ever want to stop learning from other people. I don't ever want to feel like I've had all the good advice that I need, and I think it's always important to learn. I think that we don't learn anything from people that agree with us all the time, and it's something that we should always be open to learning new things and taking advice from others. It doesn't mean it's always going to be something that applies to us, but I think we should at least be open and receptive to it, so that way we learn, and when we know better, we do better, as Dr. Maya Angelou says. So that is it. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.